So, things are looking just a tad different around here on the stream layout. Done a little bit of admin in the interims between my last stream and this one. But as you can see, we have some game to do. We're continuing our run in the Ace Attorney trilogy with our next episode of Trials and Tribulations today. And yeah, boy howdy, we had a time last time, didn't we? Let's get to that in a moment while we say hello to people in chat, in the brand new looking chat down there as well, because I've done some changing about to one or two little bits about the stream layout here. New chat window with some new appearances going on there. We've got some new bots doing some new bot things, move things from certain places to other places through other services. Yeah, a little bit of stream admin in the background just to change things up and hopefully, yeah, move away from some other bot services that have been a bit of a pain in the butt recently. But that's neither here nor there. We're going to wait and see if this is going to be how it's going to work now, and hopefully it will. So welcome in Twitch land people and YouTube land people, wherever you end up enjoying watching this video. If you are in YouTube land and see this video and like what you see, don't forget to let me know with a like and comment down below. And feel free to go further with your love and support if you want to see more coming your way in the future. Don't forget to click the subscribe button and click the bell as well if you want to get notifications for future uploads to your inbox. As we hit the continue key and we go to, not accidentally this file, we are continuing with episode 2, The Stolen Turnabout, which threw a little bit of a curveball on me. I thought it was going to be a nice, short, and easy, one-and-done episode for The Stolen Turnabout, but as it turns out, while we were successful in our trial last time, defending dear Mr. Delight from being outed as the mask person responsible for stealing treasures, we may have given them a solid alibi, fighting against a brand new opponent across the desk as well, whose heart is as black as his coffee. So having won that particular trial out, it turns out that by winning the trial and getting our guy cleared of the crime of stealing something, we have actually inadvertently made them the prime suspect of being guilty of something far much worse, as we are about to find out today. Let's load in and see. As we welcome DBL into the chat as well, and everybody else coming in to sit back, relax, and enjoy. So, this is right after that trial period ended, and the revelation that we may have gotten our guy innocent of stealing, of larceny, but we may have inadvertently made them prime suspect of something that is much, much worse. So then, it is October the 13th. It is 3:02 PM. It is in the Wright & Co. law offices. And we go.
You know, I'm glad we found the urn and all, but poor Mr. Delight got arrested again.
Maya, don't tell me. I was there. I know. I was there when the sacred texts were written. Do not cite the loyally speak to me, witch. Well, supposedly Mr. Delight was in the CEO's office when the murder occurred. And yeah, this is what's far worse than larceny. There's been a murder, and Delight is now inadvertently been thrust into the prime suspect spot, and that's not good for any of us, particularly for the kind of man that Delight has shown himself out to be. Doesn't really fight back much and just wants to be like, oh, I accept my fate, just put me in the shackles and be done with it, throw away the key, I don't deserve any of this. Just like me, for real, honestly.
No way, Jose! I don't buy it! But the one who proved that Mr. Delight was there was Mr. Nick himself. At least from what I can understand. Looks like you did too good of a job this time, Nick.
Well, how about we get started into looking into the KB security murder? I'm totally deflecting.
I think I'm gonna head back to Karai Village for a little while, if that's alright. Sure, but why? I'm gonna bring the sacred urn back and have some people take a look at it. Oh, that's a good idea. I think I'll go with... No, Miss Nigmaya, you should stay here. I want you two to spend some special quality time together, full of love and happiness.
Oh, Perth was so caught up in her fantasy, she forgot there's a murder to solve. Oh, it'd be cute if it wasn't in such a situation. Nah, what am I kidding? It's still cute. Ah, I no longer have access to the sacred urn. It has been given to Pearls! The one that was very hastily repaired together with what looks like some kind of paint-like substance, or something that shows up as a paint-like substance. I don't know what's going on there, but that is what we will work out.
Now remember, no fighting, okay? Hey, no fighting. Hear what I said? No!
Fighting! Oh wait, I've got a thing for this.
No! Fighting!
She absolutely just did a Peaky Blinders line, and that is cool. Well, she's gone.
Okay, Nick, time to get going on this murder investigation.
Let's get going after we boogie down a little bit. Let's have a talk about the sacred urn since it's no longer in our place. Oh, you must be relieved we got the sacred urn back, huh?
You bet! But there's something a little different about it.
What? Huh?
Don't at me, it's pretty obvious, isn't it? I mean, take a look at this. It clearly says I am on the urn in the poster. But the urn we got back says Ami, like it always used to.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Plus, the vase has pink splotches on it now. I'm sure they were there before.
Ryan doesn't know, but 1 year ago when the urn was broken, the repairer accidentally turned Mystic Ami's name into I am, because she was 8 years old and couldn't spell. She was a very sheltered child, had an education not part of any public school network that I know of. And that repairer was one mechanically unskilled little Pearls. But still, I don't remember ever seeing pink splotches on it.
Is it possible that urn is a fake?
I'm sure Pearls will find out about that when she gets back to Karine Village.
Yeah, I suppose.
Oh, but now that I think about it, Maya hasn't been back to Karine Village in a long time. And why not? Let us prod and find out. So, I guess people still go to Karine Village to do their training, right?
Yep. If you want to become a spirit medium, you need to undergo severe training.
So why haven't you been training lately, Maya?
Well, lately I've been thinking of heading to a channeling dojo to do just that.
A channeling dojo, huh? Sounds pretty serious, whatever that is. You learn to channel, kick, punch, block. You learn from Grandmaster Channeler Onion or whatever.
If you're gonna train, you have to be serious. Otherwise, real tragedies can happen.
Is what happened last year still bothering you? That murder in her village. It happened because the power of channeling was misused.
When a medium uses the Karine technique, she temporarily loses her own will.
So when an especially strong spirit is summoned, the spirit medium can get taken over and even forced to commit terrible crimes. And what's worse, in those cases, the spirit medium has no memory of what happened. See Justice for All for that particular case. 2-2. I found you, streamer! I think you're the fake streamer around here. You're merely just a chat member in my area. But hello, Julia. Nice to see you again. Mwah. That murder. It wasn't your fault, Maya. You know that, don't you?
I suppose not, but I guess I'm still a little shaken up. That's all.
It sounds like being the master of Karine is gonna be a heavy responsibility. That is true. I mean, I could just, like, hop off and go to places and see what sticks, but I'm gonna see if she actually has a hint. So, change topic, and because I don't know what I'm doing, what do we do now?
Isn't it obvious? We should get out there and investigate the murder.
Well, first, we need to find out exactly where KB Security is located.
Hey! Why don't we ask Miss Delight? She should know. Besides, I want to ask her some stuff about motorcycles.
Motorcycles? Oh, you're not thinking of getting one, are you? Oh, why do I get the feeling you're gonna be very accident-prone? I feel like you already are accident-prone too much. You don't need a motorcycle in your life. The trains in Japanifornia are great. Just rely on them. It'll be fine.
I don't understand little Maya used to be happy with her dinky little bike, Nicky boy.
Oh, you grew up so fast. Speaking of asking around, I've got a few questions of my own for Mr. Delight.
Okay, well, let's make sure to go to the detention center, too.
Okay. Find Mr. or Miss Delight. And they will be either at Detention Center or the Damask Hideout. Let's do the Damask Hideout first. October 13th, in the Damask's Hideout.
Oh, Nicky boy! Maya!
Miss Delight.
All I wanted to do was to help my dear Ronnie!
Yeah, but I guess it ended up hurting this case.
Don't say that, Nick! She doesn't need your help beating herself up! Hey, Nicky boy, please! Please help Ronnie! He's not a killer, I swear! My Ronnie wouldn't hurt a fly!
Alright. I'll poke around and see what I can find out.
Really? Are you serious? Oh, I'm so happy! I knew asking for your help was the right thing to do! I don't know what I can do to help anymore.
I had no idea that Miss Delight had such a vulnerable side. I like hearing this tune again. It's bouncy and happy. Oh yes! Right, there's the one we gotta look out for, the address for KB Security, but let's get everything else first. Listen carefully, Nicky boy! My Ronnie would never ever kill anyone! It's just not in him!
I don't think he would either, Nick.
Yeah, but you have to admit he's got a bit of a temper to him. It's not that hard to imagine him just snapping and screaming, "Please die!"
He would never say that! He'd probably say it way too quietly. That's the thing with him. Anyway, Miss Delight, he might not be a killer, but he's still going around saying that he's a thief.
I already told you, that's just fantasy for him. Look, Mr. Light, I hate to say it, but you're the one living in the fantasy world.
What?
How dare you say that to me, Nicky boy? I know everything about my Ronnie. We don't have any secrets between us. Ronnie isn't the thieving type. He's so honest he wouldn't even sneak a nap. He's so honest that he wouldn't even steal a glance. A thief! The very idea. I guess I just don't get it.
Huh? Get what?
I just can't understand how they can be so different and yet be such a happy couple.
Oh yeah, they sure are different.
Come on then, Nicky boy. It's not that mysterious, is it? It was love at first sight. For me, anyway.
What? For you?
Something tells me that this relationship is very one-sided. And I wonder how in particular, but first. I hate these kinds of people more than anything. Nani? Nani? Hello, BSD.
You mean Ace Detectives?
Oh, no, I'm fine with Ace Detectives.
Oh, so then you must be thieves.
No, they're alright too. I just hate thieves that pretend to be Ace Detectives. There's nothing I hate more than cowardly men.
By the way, why did you go to Detective Amy's office anyway?
Well, as the trial went on, I started to get more and more anxious. I went there to try to find out more about the real criminal.
The real criminal? Yes, obviously, the real Master Mask is not my Ronnie, right? Well, yeah?
And Detective Atme knew more about Master Mask than anyone else.
They mentioned him on the Great People Around Town segment on TV.
So then you weren't there to ask him some questions?
That's right. I'll do whatever it takes to save my man. His secretary said the ace detective isn't in right now. But I forced my way past her and into his hideout.
Yeah, I wouldn't exactly call that office if it's a hideout. It's far too garish, and filled with too much stuff.
And that bag was sitting right there on top of the table. Oh yeah, we saw that bag yesterday there too. There's nothing lower than someone who would try to pin a crime on someone else.
I mean, yeah, I agree. Alright, we're gonna need a location for this place, so, spill beans, please.
Mr. Light, do you know about KB security? Don't be silly, of course I do. That's why my running works.
Oh, so she thinks she still works there, huh? And yet, according to what we heard today... Come on, don't tell me you didn't know. Rondo Light was once an employee of KB Security. He was a professional security guard. And that was our coffee man. That was our coffee man, Godot. We've met him at last. And no, we don't mean the game engine. Ron quit. He doesn't work there anymore.
It looks like Mr. Light doesn't know. KB Security is only about 20 minutes away. By motorcycle, that is.
Larry told me it takes 30 minutes by car.
Well, I have to admit I tend to fly pretty fast on my bike.
To make it to KB Security that fast, are you sure you aren't literally flying?
Huh, why don't I give you a ride sometime? Or better yet, how about now?
No, I'll pass, thanks, Why don't you just tell us where it is and we'll go ourselves?
Haha, what a scaredy cat you are, Nick.
Mr. Light told us the location of KB Security.
Okay, let's head over there right away, Nick. You wanna go on my bicycle?
Showed us that one. I prefer things that are four-wheeled, thank you, Maya.
So was it really love at first sight when you first met Mr. Light? Well, maybe not at first sight, but Ronnie saved my life. Saved your life? I was at work one day when two robbers suddenly rushed in. Well, I'm not the kind to just curl up into a little ball at a corner, so I fought back.
Robbers?
Yes, they took me hostage. I was so frightened. They were both carrying these huge knives, and I broke down into tears.
Well, yeah, I would too if I were in that situation. I'm not gonna tell anybody, though. Not least the troublesome little imp next to me pretending to be my assistant.
Oh, I think I get it. Did Mr. Delight come running to save you? Yes, exactly. I remember he looked so handsome in that guard uniform of his.
Really? I mean, I can't see the face or anything. Also, what are we looking at here? One of them actually has that... Yeah, the eye holes cut out. One of them is just suffocating themselves in a paper bag. I think intelligence is their lowest common denominator, let's be honest. But alright then.
He went right after those two knife-wielding robbers and screamed in their faces.
Please,
stop it, he screamed. I could see the robbers' faces turn pale.
Well, that high-pitched shriek of his does have a surprisingly strong effect on people.
Then, crying and swinging his arms like crazy, he attacked the two robbers. All by himself. He came to save me. A total stranger, all by himself. He was so scared that he was crying and shaking. But
He still risks his life for me.
Wow, that's a great story.
Yes, he may not look it, but in a tough situation, there's no one better.
That's why I fell in love with him like I did.
Oh, that's so romantic. I'd fall in love too, I guess.
Nick, I hope you do the same for me if I ever get taken hostage.
Maya, that already happened. Please don't chance it again. And with view, that possibility always seems to loom in the not-so-distant future. God. Yeah, I'm like, that already happened, I hope you realize. How about everything in the room? I don't think we're getting anything different out of what's in the room here, as far as I'm aware, unless I see something. I don't see anything new from the last time I was here. That's the ransom blackmail letter that we saw there. Yeah, I don't think I see anything. Old bags, old, alien... What is it, gear? If I never see old bag again, it'll be too goddamn soon. Right, done that first. And we can go to CEO's office, I guess at KB Security, but let's go here, because we have questions for the poor boy in the poor detention center visitor's room right now. I already told you! It's not me.
A sad, pitiful whine that tapers into silence.
Sounds like they're interrogating Mr. Delight right now.
Man, we don't have enough time as it is.
Yeah, well, I guess the police are going crazy just like we are. Yesterday, they thought it was just a thief, but now they have a murder case on their hands.
I guess you're right. That guard over there looks a bit on edge, too.
I don't know. That could be just he's holding a snack in his mouth like hamster style. You know, they stuff their cheeks full of stuff. Or should I say chipmunk? Squirrel style. Stuffing their cheeks, full of the food that they want to take home for the winter. That's all they're doing. Ah, come on. We'll just have to come back later.
Okay, let's go check out some other place, Nick.
Right, not here then. So back to hideout, which gets us then to... I don't think I'll see anybody in Atmi's detective agency at the moment. Because didn't we take in Mr. Atmi for something else? Possibly. Let's just go to the new place. October 13th, KB Security, CEO's office. So I guess this is where it all went down, huh?
The walls here look thick. Just like you'd expect in the CEO's office.
What has that got to do with anything? Oh, wait, it's you guys! It's our favorite Gumshoe! Oh, it's our favorite Detective Gumshoe. Yeah, today was a real train wreck for you guys, huh?
It sure was, pal. That prosecutor made real fools out of us.
Yeah, I feel for you.
Wow, that's not like you at all. I thought you'd be more like...
Oh, that
was great! You guys thought what you deserved, pal! Or something to that effect.
Do I really sound like that to you, pal?
If the gumshoe fits!
Well, anyway, the point is I can tell when someone puts their heart into their jobs. And I can sympathize when things don't go your way. Sometimes I feel like wrong is the only way things go for us detectives.
Wow. I had no idea Detective Gumshoe was such a nice guy.
He's always been a nice guy at heart. He's just a lovable goof. That's all Gumshoe is. Alright, now if this little love fest is over, maybe we can start investigating. Oh, no move. No move, no examine, no present. Yeah, examine actually, that's what I want to do. Should we do clockwise from the bottom? Because I feel like the file might be important first. Check out this big, thick binder here.
Leave the heavy lifting to me, Nick.
Yeah, reading a file isn't exactly backbreaking work, just a little hard on the eyes. Ah!
What do you find out, Nick?
This file. It's not about any sort of security operations or anything. This huge file is all about Master Mask. It's filled with info on him.
What? What kind of info?
It's filled with incredibly detailed information about his methods and the crime scenes.
Hey, Nick. Look at the last page.
It's a list. Let's see. Tier of Emanon, $100,000. This looks like a list of all the treasures that Master Mask stole.
So then $100,000 is the value of the stolen item?
I don't know, but that number sounds kind of low to me. I think I better secretly make a copy of this list. Kane's list. Why Kane again? Oh, yeah. Kane was the name of the CEO and thus the victim for this new murder case. Yes. So Kane's list found on the table at the crime scene, and I have a copy in my call record now. Does it go any further into detail? Yep, lists. List name of prize, type of prize, and price of prize. Or sell value, whatever. Net worth. Resale value, whatever. Valued. Like valuation, whatever it is. The Tier of Emanon, the Crown of Bongora, the Left Hand of Hades, the Portrait of Magina. And all of their respective valuations. Why on earth?
This rope? You think it fell out of the safe when it was opened?
I don't think so.
So you mean...
Yeah, I think the string shows where and how the corpse was lying.
You mean... The victim... He was killed by being crushed by the safe door?
Oh, she can't be serious.
Can she?
I mean, do we have a, We do not have an autopsy for the new murder victim. We don't have a report for them yet, so, that'll be coming, I think. Cricketoo News Thief? I think that move is even in its move pool. As far as I'm aware, it's not a dark type, is it? Yeah.
Wow, this safe is unbelievable!
I bet 4 pearls would fit into there.
And it's got a bunch of doohickeys attached to it.
It's pretty amazing, alright. Motion sensors, heat sensors, weight sensors.
Hey, Nick, come on! Let's open it and take a look.
If I broke into one of these, wouldn't that set me down the path to Hoodlumville? Set me on the path of that video game Rayman 3 Hoodlum Havoc? I'd rather not.
Wow, look at that huge framed photo.
Tall mountains rising majestically against a dark and cloudy sky.
There's a title written at the bottom of the photo. The greatest sunrise of my life. This is it? This was his best sunrise?
Either this guy didn't really get out enough, or he really had... It's just really rotten luck with the weather.
Maybe if he had lived a little longer, he'd have seen some better days.
I mean, you're right, Maya, but sometimes you shouldn't say things. Gonna go shower?
Of course, no problem. Ooh, there's a button here. Let's see.
Wap, 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 wap. Bah! Hey, cut it out! Don't press that!
That was pretty funny. I never knew Detective Gumshoe could jump like that.
What is that button for anyway, and why is the alarm so loud? It's an emergency buzzer! It says it right there on the panel!
Oops. You're right. It's written right there. Nick, how many times have I told you to read the instructions first?
This alarm's connected to the basement's guard room. We used to summon security up here. Really? Then it's possible on the night of the crime.
Oh, So when the CEO was attacked, do you think that maybe he pressed the buzzer?
Yeah, I thought about that, so I asked around down there. But they said that the buzzer never went off that night. Also, we couldn't find any fingerprints on the buzzer. Mr. Bullet, the victim, wasn't wearing any gloves, by the way, just so you know. I know what you like to be like. You could try for fingerprints, but he wasn't wearing his gloves though. But yeah, if you find him anywhere else, just not on the places that you want it to be to make things easy for you. Well, I think we better go talk to that guard about this emergency buzzer. Officer Buzzer! Connected to the basement security guard office, there are no fingerprints. And why, pray tell not? I wonder. This must be the CEO's desk. It's a lot simpler than I would have thought.
Hey, that looks like a super soft chair! Let me try it out, just for a second. Oh, nice! I feel just like a CEO! Hey, you! Whip me up a cup of some real expensive import tea and some scones! Move it! This is a life.
The victim was sat in that chair before he was brutally killed, you know.
Ah!
Phoenix, like, trying his best not to laugh in that situation. You know, it's that Phoenix has the face. Someone really trying to hold back a laugh, just going like, like that, just like really trying to hold it back. Red in the cheeks and everything. Trying not to laugh at that situation, just, yep. And these look like some kind of bookshelf rolling cabinet hybrid.
I can't get in between these two shelves.
But don't strain yourself trying. Looks like the shelves are controlled by a special panel.
So, I guess it's one shelf at a time, huh? Looks like they were filled with bunches of files.
Yep, files filled with data about security jobs they were hired to handle.
It would be a good night's reading if you've got insomnia. I was hoping for something a bit more exciting, like UFOs or something.
That's what you bring your own light reading for, Maya. If you get bored at your desk job, you bring something else for self-enrichment. I think so. Right! Time for Gummy Talk. We always like the Gummy Talk.
Detective Gumshoe, tell us what you know about the murder.
Okay, but the thing is, I'm really not supposed to.
Hey, come on! What about how we put our hearts into our work? Things are really working against us right now, and we need help.
Okay, stop with the crying puppy dog eyes. I'll tell you. Just don't start crying on me, okay, pal? Because I'll start crying, and then maybe lawyer dude over there will start crying, and none of us will be happy anymore.
Okay, I won't cry on you, Belle.
The victim's name is Kane Bullet. He was the CEO of KB Security and a pretty big fella in his own right. His corpse was discovered at 9 o'clock this morning. His estimated time of death was 1 in the morning on October 12th. Cause of death was blunt force trauma to the head, probably an object in this room. It happened at exactly the same time that Master Mask was stealing the urn, huh? There's your autopsy report. Cerebral hemorrhaging from blunt trauma to the head. October 12th, 1 AM in the morning. Thank you.
So, why did it take almost an entire day to discover the body?
There's a good explanation for that one. Bullet's body was stashed away inside that safe. A safe? Well, I mean, it is pretty big. Nobody had heard from him, and when they opened the safe this morning, out he came. Oh, so the body fell out. And that white string must be the shape of from when he fell out.
I think we still need some more information about Mr. Bullet.
And maybe you could start by getting the man's name right. We'll do in a moment. But first, how about Mr. Atmer? Mr. Detective Luke Atmer. Honestly, I'm proud of the voice they gave for Atme because I love doing it.
So, what happened to Mask the Mask?
He's at the detention center screaming like a madman. Investigate me again, he keeps yelling. No, I didn't mean him. He's not a real thief anyway, right? Oh, you mean that, detective at me? Oh, that was great. That guy got what he deserved.
Now that's the detective I know and love.
And think about it. Amy was always around when the calling card showed up. But he always mysteriously disappeared when the heist took place. I was hiding at the crime scene. Yeah, right. That's the lamest thing I've ever heard. That's how you just know he was the thief. And that would explain how he was able to retrieve the stolen item he keeps bragging about. Yeah, did just that to make himself look like a great detective. That's all. But there's one thing I can't figure out about his first heist. His first heist? Yeah, the Tear of Emanon case. There was a witness on that one.
A witness?
Yeah, I saved a newspaper clipping. Since the thief is already under arrest, you guys can keep it. Yay! Thank you for evidence.
Hey, this guard here. Haven't I seen him somewhere before?
Stolen the gem and the thief? Why is that? I don't usually do like color text for newspaper articles unless I am mistaken. I don't know. It's pretty small, so it's kind of hard to see, but now that she mentions it... Oh, let's get a proper look at the clipping, but doesn't it look like to me? Could be somebody that we already know. Yeah, it could be. Alright, newspaper clipping, an article on Master Mask's first heist. Now add it to the record. Yeah, we'll get a look at that later.
Oh, that prosecutor? I really don't like that guy. The way he used our evidence to do that to Mr. Delight?
Yeah, I think he did it that way just because he knew it'd hurt more. That's what my gut tells me anyway. So who is that Java-addicted mass maniac anyway? Prosecutor Godot? Yeah, he's quite the enigma, huh? Well, the thing is, pal, I never even heard of the guy before. He just showed up one day at the prosecutor's office, came out of nowhere. Oh, that's right, he said this was his first case as a prosecutor. And it's true, according to the records anyway. But, no way he's an amateur. He's a nice man in court, a maverick that gives me the goosebumps.
Goosebumps? You?
Yeah, I knew something was off about him, so I asked around. Nobody would talk to me. They all just turned the other way.
Or did that Gumshoe? I had no idea you were so unpopular.
No, that's not what I meant, and that's a low blow. That Godot guy acts like he knows me and has a grudge against me. I had the feeling he's hiding some kind of dark secrets. Yeah, you think when he literally just says, I am back from the circles of hell to do battle with you in court, Mr. Trite. You didn't get that from the first instance, like, really? How much of this would he be willing to talk about, maybe?
So about this.
Huh? What's that? Hey, wait a minute, Maya!
What's wrong?
We copied that data without permission. Don't show it to him. Might get mad at us. So, what are you two whispering about?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just my billfold.
Hey, that's a pretty thick billfold you got there, pal. Now I really want you to show it to me. Yep, nope, shut up.
Detective Gumshoe, about this right here.
Sorry, it's hard to believe, but there's a limit on how much my brain can hold. That's believable, let's be honest. I got 2 ears and 2 eyes, but I only got 1 brain, and I use them all in unison. I use them all, proportionately. I can see your eyes and ears. But the jury's still out on the brain thing.
Hey, Nick, if you have something to say, just come out and say it.
Nah, don't do that. Maybe he's got more about this. This was his first heist, and I guess I underestimated him. I was sure I was gonna get him, so I was careless and lost the info on the witness. Why would you? Come on. By witness, do you mean the guard in this photo? Yeah, he and the detective worked together to try to catch Master Mask.
But he got away anyway, huh?
That guard. I got the weird feeling I've seen him around lately. Yeah, be all think about that. Just wondering. Yep, this is proof that Ron DeLight was here at the crime scene when the murder happened. His wallet and this key card, huh? Oh, by the way, hello, Inaugural! Thanks for coming in again. Hope the day is going well.
I think we need to ask Mr. Delight some more about those 2 things.
Yeah, start thinking about going to somewhere else. Yeah, let's see. Where can we move to from here? I doubt things are happening in Exhibition Hall at the moment. I don't know if she's got any more to say about that. And then there's a security guard office we can go to. So, alright! We got our next place to head to, but we're gonna take our first intermission of the stream first, so we can have a rest and make sure you don't miss anything of the game. And run the ads in this time as well, so Twitch people, we're gonna have our usual break at this point here, letting you do some self-care if you need to. YouTube land people, you can do the same thing. This is a good time to pause the video if you need to and go do some self-care, but if not, then feel free to continue watching. We will cut out all the breaks from the highlights so you can just continue uninterrupted and enjoy the video a little bit more. And I hope you will do, because when we come back, we've got new places to go and potentially new people to have words with, because my god, we need to. Right, let's figure that out when we come back from the break. I'll see you in a few minutes. What is it that this face reminds me of right now, looking directly at Gumshoe, looking at me like this, you're thinking... What is that man? What is this mind thinking? The inner machinations of my mind are an enigma. And it's that scene of a milk carton just going... I like that. Just like in SpongeBob. I love it. Alright, I just had a thought while we had the break. There's probably one more thing we could probably do. Get some information about the victims, so let's do our best to do that. But first, welcome back to Twitch land people and YouTube land people, wherever you are and whenever you're watching and enjoying this. I really hope that you are. Do of course let me know in the YouTube highlight by leaving likes and comments down below. It does help us out a ton. And if you want to go further with your love and support for what we do here and see some more in the future maybe, don't forget to click the subscribe button and the bell next to it as well so you get those notifications, and we'd love to have you for our journey today. Right! As I said, I keep forgetting that this game has a thing where we can not only present actual, like, physical evidence, but we can present profiles onto people. Because I got a feeling we need more information about our man here before we keep on moving. Also, I see what our man has here, like, right on the ridge of the nose, just in that corner there. It's one of those things where, you know, sometimes I can feel I have one here. In fact, a couple here, actually. Is it that side? Right, where my finger is on right now. You get those things called skin tags. Just like little, without trying to gross you out too much, but yeah, I've got a skin tag right here. I know sometimes they can happen on the face as well. I feel like that's what happened to this guy's nose on the corner there. So yeah. Sorry for a little bit of gross out there, but that's just what I noticed. But alright, let's get some more details about Thou, shall we?
Detective Gumshoe, tell us more about Mr. Shane Bluebard.
That's Kane Bullard, not Shane Bluebard, pal.
Oh yeah, the victim in this case just doesn't make much of an impression on me.
Well, you were the victim up until Mr. Bullard was found dead. Yeah, and his body wasn't discovered until just this morning. Anyway, we don't have enough information yet. Can you help us out? Sorry, I'm actually a little confused myself. For some reason, I'm just blabbing like an idiot right now.
Okay, Nick. Now's our chance to get more info about the victims, so hurry up and ask!
You're blabbing like an idiot. Let's go. Can you tell us more about Mr. Bullet?
He was the CEO of KB Security, right? What kind of company is it anyway?
Well, the company basically sends security teams out to buildings to guard them. Mr. Bullet must have had the chance to learn a lot of secrets doing this kind of work. Oh, and don't leave us hanging. And I don't know how to put this, but the guy was kind of a money grubber.
Huh, really? Me too! I just love the monies! I can never get enough!
And that has reminded me of the, face jack a bit. I just love the monies! Do you like the monies? I need your credit card details!
Monies!
Some people will say that humor is dated, and I am leaning to agree, but I mean, I liked it when I first saw it back in the day. It's a product at the time, is like phone jacker and face jacker. Just keep reminded of it. Just get reminded of it every now and then. Please stop leaning in towards me like that. You aren't getting to my wallet. Anyway, it looks like he did some pretty shifty stuff to earn his millions.
Oh, so that's my problem. I need to be shiftier.
Let me go already. Apparently, he was involved in selling trade secrets between rival companies.
Oh, that's pretty dirty and underhanded.
Yeah. Oh, KP Security used to head security operations against Mask the Mask.
What? Really?
Yeah, and after screwing up so many times, the company's reputation really took a nosedive. So it really was Bullard who sent Ron the blackmail letter, huh? Ah, it came from there, did it? Very interesting, maybe. Right. Anyway, we got a new place to go to, didn't we? Yeah. Security guard office. Oh god, I've just seen the coat. I know who wears that coat. And who probably drinks, you know, convenience store cartoned coffee out of the carton with a straw of all the things. Yeah, I know who we're seeing. October 13th, KB Security, Security Guard Office, and oh no. Wow, this is really something else. Also, I just noticed as well what he's hung his coat on. The freaking lever, the emergency lever to end all emergency levers. Oh my... Larry.
For a security guard office, sure doesn't feel very secure.
KB Security Guard... Uh-oh. I just remembered. Larry might be... Hey, Nick! What's up? So he is here. Yo, how's it hanging, dude? And you got my sweet little Maya with you, too.
Hi, Larry.
Here I was, working my fingers to the bone, and in walks an angel! I've got no problems with the daytime date, it's all good. No, that's not what we're here for. We're never here for the dates for you, my guy. We're investigating the Bullet murder case. Huh? Oh yeah, that's right. You're a lawyer, aren't you? He is so hopelessly clueless. Well, if it's about the murder case, boy, I've only got some good info for you.
Really? What is that?
Well, I don't mind sharing with my sweet little Maya. But that cure's a different story.
Larry, I thought you two were old school buddies.
That was then and this is now. Is it really? Is it well and for truly? This is a very expensive console that you are getting potato chip dust all over. Please, for the love of God, do not end up spilling this tea onto this other console here. And when you yank your code off the hanger, don't trip off the entire system security shutdown and lockdown accidentally. Don't do that. Against my better judgment, what does all this say? Go on then. Something's written on this poster in fine print.
A guard's 5 commandments. Wow, this sounds serious. Let's see what it says. Number 1, obey thy superior. Number 2, respect thy superior. Number 3, smile at thy superior. Number 4, salute thy superior. Number 5, buy donuts for thy superior upon command? It's signed Wendy Olbeck, head supervisor.
Yep, she's one tough old bird, let me tell you. Cross her and you'll come face to face with a real, genuine ray gun that goes. Yeah, sounds scary, alright. Well, fortunately, she's on vacation. That's why I'm so relaxed right now. Is it really? Hey, that's my partner's seat. Your partner? Well, that's what I call her. She's my superior, actually. Kind of a weird old lady. Don't make me play the sound effects again, because I know who you're talking about.
There's tea spilled all over that machine, you know.
Don't worry about it. Just the other day I spilled some chocolate milk on mine. Still works fine, more or less. Gotta really know how to build them, I guess. So that isn't coffee milk, it's chocolate milk. I mean, let's be wholly honest. Who wouldn't? Who wouldn't go for chalky milk? Unless you don't like lactose. Hey, Larry, that's your jacket, isn't it? That's right!
Did you know you hung it right on top of some kind of lever?
Yep, sure. I was told to never ever touch that lever. She scowled and she huffed at me. Something terrible will happen if you do! You got a great heart!
So why hang your jacket on such an important lever?
Because it got me curious. If the jacket's weight pulls the lever down, that's what they call an accident. Doesn't the suspense just kill ya? Don't you want to know what'll happen, huh?
It's true. It's killing me too. What about you, Nick?
Yeah, but for a very, very different reason. Indeed.
Wow, take a look at these things here. Hey, Larry! What are they?
Did you say, Hey man, it's not like I have to know what they are to do my job. I always thought they were just some kind of, decoration or something. You know, like I'm on the Death Star or something.
Oh boy.
How did this guy ever get a job here anyway? Hiring standards are lax. Those screens there show what's going on all over the building, everywhere. And it's my job to keep a steady eye on them. All of them. Yeah, I wouldn't sound so smug if I were you.
Can you watch regular TV on these too?
If anyone would sit here and watch TV instead of working, it would be Larry. Hey Maya, I'm a pro, okay? Besides, you can't get regular TV on it. And how do you know that, Larry? Because that was my first bit of investigation, if you know what I mean. I know what you're thinking! If it was a professional investigation, alright? I am sure that it was. No clues here. And probably none there either, but it looks like everything has been... Say two, I think now. Okay then. Threaten us with your great information. Sounds like a hoot. So what is this good info you're talking about, Larry? Hey, I'm a guard, a pro! I can't just give away information for free. What, he wants a bribe? I thought professionals were more, I don't know, honest! Can you talk to him, Maya? Just leave me that thing.
Larry, tell us already! What's the good info?
Hey, I like that! This kid has got some claws. Okay, you really want to know?
Yes, yes! So tell me!
Okay, so the thing is, Ron Delight was an employee here! And naturally, since I am a pro, I looked into his background. You follow me?
Yeah, you're a pro! I follow you! Go on!
That's right, Maya. Lead him on. Let him walk. He's a doggy, and you're on the lead, and you put him on the leash. Definitely. Well, 1 year ago, Ron Delight was fired! And there was no warning at all! It just happened all of a sudden! I know this is a small company, but I think that was pretty awful.
I guess he must have done something bad to have gotten fired like that.
Like maybe skipping out of words to go pick up some hot chicks or something? No, that is a you-coded thing. I don't think Delight has it in him, whereas you have got way too much of it in you. So, what is it like to be a part-time security guard? Let me tell you, it's tough! Well, you know me, I get by alright, I guess. First, I have to keep my eye on these monitors. All the time.
Monitors?
These are security cameras set in each room around the building. It's really hard. Sometimes I feel like my eyes are gonna fall out.
Oh,
And if I see something suspicious, I have to contact one of the teams.
and what teams?
Security teams for this company. They're supposedly the best in the business. Hey, but I'm no amateur either, so if I see something small, I don't bother calling them. So, in other words, you basically watch TV screens all day long. That is certainly a way to live. So you were in this office when the murder took place, weren't you? Why do you say that? This is just a part-time job for me, and I can't operate the equipment, and I'm dumb. Even if it's part-time and you are dumb, there is no arguing those 2 points. You're still in charge of security here. Hey, give me a break! Don't try to pin the whole thing on me! That's not fair, Nick! Huh?
I don't think you can expect someone like him to take any responsibility.
Anyway, the point is, you were here that night, alright? Oh, for God's sake. Oh no, I knew that something smelled bad, and it was the butts after all. Well, it's like I always say, that was then, and this is now, okay? Looks like I'm gonna have to break those psych locks after all. The butts kinda sus. The sus kinda butts. I think, actually, if I go back to the screen here, I have thumbnail material literally right here. I think I have it. Although, do I want to spoil the fact for other people that Larry is in this thing? I mean, it turns up randomly in the other games too up to this point. It's either that or if I can get a picture of Delight somewhere, then maybe. Luckily, he ain't that kind of butts. He's just a butts. Do we have records of things going on here? I mean, we can see if I've got stuff that will, get him in. It's definitely in the background. I'd feel that. Like I said, it's either going to be Ron Delight in the detention center at some point, or it's going to be Larry out here in the security office. But anyway, I gotta see if I can break down his thing with my MacGuffin! Take that! Something smells, and here I am to deal with the smell of the butts with my Magatama branded, scented air freshener. The night of the crime. So on the night of the crime, were you working hard like you were supposed to? What? Of course I was! Why wouldn't I have been? But didn't you sneak out of work just yesterday to go and see Mr. Light? But that was that! This is this! Is there any chance that you snuck out of work last night too? Never! I didn't sneak out! I'll tell you what, I'll even bet you $1! $1? Wow! Now that's confidence. What's with that drenched in the rain puppy look in your face? Do you have any evidence that I left my position? Or are you just pulling my chain? The evidence that Larry was not manning his station when the murder happened is... Ooh, That's a great question, actually. Register for that one. Move that one. Found in the KP security building at around 1 AM. But anything that suggests that Larry wasn't in the room. No, again, we're not sure that that is... When did this... Oh, that's a great question. Used on October 12th, the night of the crime, at 1 AM. I might need to run this over again, actually. I don't think I have enough evidence yet. I should investigate and gather some more clues before I try again. Probably when we, get him to talk about some things that he may or may not know about. Will he have any information about this? Hey Larry, there's something I want you to look at. Hey Nick! I told you! I'm a pro! And you don't interrupt a pro when he's working! I don't have time to sit and chat with you, alright?
Oh, is that right?
Oh, naturally I've got time for you though, Maya. We're gonna have to squeeze this guy if we want to get more info out of him, huh? I mean, what did you expect? I mean, just like go through most things here and see if he knows anything. Well, he was the one that went to the place to return the wallet, so maybe he's got... Okay, he doesn't have more details that he let on with already. I wonder if you met your, employer, then. He doesn't even have anything for his employer right now. What about yourself? Everybody that I think would be even remotely relevant to what you might want to talk about is... I don't know, just not happening right now. Wait a moment. I wonder if you got wind of this. but is being a bit useless right now. I'll go back to here, actually. Just give me an idea to do this again, because, naturally, I think you'd be interested in if there was a bit of a blackmail in reference to this, I would say. So go ahead, let's go. So about this blackmail letter. Yeah, I've been thinking a lot about it too, pal. Why would Game Bullet have been blackmailing Ron Delight anyway? Well, Mr. Delight used to work at KB Security, right? But what was it that made him quit?
Nick, that's it! Maybe that's the same reason he's being blackmailed!
Well, I'm in the middle of investigating there right now.
Oh, alright.
Alright, indeed. Ayo! Hello, we back! Yep. You know, something's looking a little bit different around here. We've got some, I've had some overhauling of my, stream working in the background, but, nice to see you. You know, the chat box looks a little bit different and probably a bit more organized, maybe, but, yeah. How are we doing? Hope you're doing well. Yeah. Okay, didn't do anything like that. Did that give us ammunition possibly for getting Larry to spout a bit more? Oh god, look at the face though, damn it. Damn it, that face! Can we talk to you about anything else? No. So what could Larry have been doing? That means he must have met Ron Delight or Mask the Mask, or as we called him earlier, Mask the Mask. Because that's how we pronounce the star. For some reason. We were on a Pokemon kick at the time. Don't ask questions. It's fine. But yeah, why would Larry have been away from his post on Night of Crime? Was there somebody or someone you were trying to chase? It's possible you were trying to chase somebody. Yeah, you can present people when you do, Magatama Cyclock things, I'm sure, yeah. The butts had too much last night. Possibly, yeah. A full stream of people going, mask, dun dun, the mask, dun 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 dun, dun dun. Something like that, yeah. I like that. I think I thought about this a little bit too heavy. Found in the KB security building at around 1 AM the night of the crime. So that's not gonna... So that's gonna be nowhere near the security office, because if Ron was only called to... possibly the CEO's room, if that's what I'm getting from that one, maybe? I probably thought about this way too hard. We've got the thing of, like, why he wasn't... We were trying to prove why Larry wasn't at his desk the night and time of the crime happening. And that's because he was wandering about and stumbled across the wallet found at the same time the crime happened. Oh, I thought about it way too much. Alright, okay, that's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Right, MacGuffin again, let's go. Use the MacGuffin again. I think I've got it this time. I think I got it, so we can move it on. We can get things going on here. We've read all this already. Blah, 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 blah. You didn't sneak out. But you did sneak out. You did sneak out because you were the one to discover the wallet in the first place. And it wasn't in the room where your post is, so... Yeah, I think I thought about this way too much. Take that! This wallet. You know about this, right? I've never seen it before. Liar! You hand-delivered this wallet to Mr. Light just yesterday! Oh, give me a break. You can't expect me to remember every little thing that happens. Well, I do expect you to remember something that happened just yesterday, but I also expect you to have the memory of a goldfish sometimes, but that's fine. That's neither here nor there. What time was it when you found this wallet? I guess it was around 1 in the morning on the first floor of our company building. 1 o'clock? In the morning? That's right. Your words. So in other words, Larry, at the time of the murder, you were away from the security guard office. Ah! Yeah, but there's something you didn't think about. And what is that? My shift that day didn't start until 10 p.m. The murderer might have snuck in before then. What do you mean by that? Let me replenish fluid and soothe voice box first. Well, if the murderer had snuck in before 10 p.m., then it wasn't my fault! It was the fault of the guy whose shift it was before mine! Yeah, why do I have the feeling he still doesn't get the seriousness of this? I mean, does he ever? I don't think he ever does, let's be honest. Listen up, Larry. We know beyond a shadow of a doubt that the killer snuck into the CEO's office after 10 p.m. during your shift. Snuck into the office after 10 p.m. during your shift. Using the period of time. Because that's 3 hours of time in between 10 p.m., supposedly when your shift starts, and 1 a.m. when crime happens. That's a lot of time to sneak in for somebody using somebody's wallet. And it leaves a record all the time when somebody uses it, surely. I think it must be this. Take that! Larry, when you use this key card, does it leave a record? Yeah, it does. But I can't show the record to just anyone, you know. That keycard data was already made public in the trial today. What? I didn't know that! Any kind of request for info like that is supposed to go through me! Oh boy, does that sound a bit arrogant coming from a part-time guard. But anyway, according to the data, the door to the CEO's office was opened with this card. And furthermore, it was most definitely used at 1 a.m., the time of the murder. No way! Yes way. Someone used this to get into the CEO's office. That happened at 1 a.m. on the night of the crime, right in the middle of your shift. Oh. Larry, you can't duck your responsibility this time. Ah, no! You can't shirk your responsibilities today, not this time. Unlock successful. Oh, I knew it! It's all my fault! It's my fault that the boss was killed! My fault!
Larry!
There was nothing I could do! I have important issues to deal with too, man! What happened that night anyway? My Donna happened.
Huh? Your Donna?
I got a bad feeling about this, and I get +2 experience points for my next Star Wars RPG. Yeah, my Donna called and said, I have to talk to you right away. So I went to see her, and he was standing right there next to her.
Who was?
Her new boyfriend! It was such a horrible joke! Before I knew what was going on, the guy sucked me right in the kisser! And normally I'm the one that does the punching! Isn't that right, Maya?
Yeah, you get him, Tiger! Nick, what the heck is he talking about?
Don't question it, Maya. Don't question things you are not prepared to know the answer to. So, is that why you left the security guard office? I'm sorry! It's all my fault! How can I ever make it up for it, Nick? What can I do? What?
He's curled up on the floor, crying like a baby.
Oh boy. Yeah! Is there anything I can do? Anything to save it? Anything will ever I have to do to make it through? I swear I will. Larry.
Hey, Nick, as long as he's offering, why don't you show him the evidence we've got?
She's right. Maybe we'll get at least one bit of useful information from him. Just all the time. Every time he's saying something, it is through just crying eyes, snotty nose, and broken vocal cords, you know, yeah. Looking forward to another award-winning performance when Weird comes back to do this. God, whenever that happens, it's gonna be great. Right, where is our evidence to make Larry better about everything? Ah! Did you actually hear a buzzer go off? I think this might be it. Let's try that. Go whabam! Oh, sorry, yeah, present. There we go, that's what I wanted to do.
The buzzer in the CEO's office is directly connected to this room, right?
That's right. Just like my heart is connected to yours, Maya.
Huh?
Go ahead, Maya. Press the buzzer in your heart. I promise I'll come running to your rescue, like the professional guard that I am.
Wow, that was pretty good.
Thanks. I try. I've been taking poetry lessons. So do you think you could tell us about the buzzer now?
Yeah, please. Please, tell us.
Okay, I guess so. Prepare to be wowed. And that means we can... let talk! Larry the Cable Guy not even doing his job. Oh my god, if Larry actually sounded like Larry the Cable Guy, it's like... You wouldn't think that, I'll tell you what, that's funny right there. We're gonna be eating some barbecue, a lot of red meat, and then... where is my Larry the Cable voice gone to there? That does not sound like him at all. I tell you what, that's funny right there. Wanna go eat some red meat at the barbecue, and then we're gonna consume some pride shake. That is not a Larry the Cable Guy voice. I should stop trying.
So, I accidentally pressed this buzzer earlier.
Yeah, I heard it. So that was you, huh? Chemical plant in hard mode. Is it really? I think I have managed to do that. I did that one night ages ago. The only one I'm still waiting for is, Lava Mountain Team. It still hasn't bloody shown up. So I haven't unlocked hard mode for it yet, because I can't level it up. It doesn't show up in the game, so I can't level it up. It's like, give me it, for God's sake. So you're a security guard, aren't you? Why don't you come to the CEO's office? Well, this is the 3rd floor of the basement. The CEO's office is on the 1st floor. I thought it'd be a good idea to, adopt a wait-and-see approach. Plus, there's a police detective here, right? I just didn't think it was necessary. It's as if he's trying to win an award for the laziest person on the planet.
Let's get back to talking about the night of the murder, okay? Is it true that the buzzer didn't go off that night?
There must be a record, right? You must have had a look at it, right? Right? Of course I did! And I couldn't possibly have made a mistake either!
Do you think you could take just one more look for me? Pretty please?
Oh, okay. I just can't say no to you, Maya. Oh my god, if Larry does a hacker voice when he presses the button. I'm in! If it does that, we'll all die of cringe.
What do you think, Nick?
He's probably right. I don't even think Larry can make him because I was like, WHAT?!
What is it? What's wrong?
I made a mistake! impossible! Okay, enough already! What about the records? That night, it went off just once, in the morning, at around 1 a.m.
1 a.m.? That's when the murder happened!
Really? Are you serious? That's terrible! It can't be! Oh, but it is. The buzzer went off once at 1:02 a.m. on October the 12th in the CEO's office. That's interesting. Would you like to elaborate further on it for us? You guys have really made me reflect on the way I've been living. But the only problem is, with all this reflecting, where's the time for love? Frankly, I think reflecting's a little bit overrated, you know?
What are you going on about, Larry?
Finally, Maya just snapped, just like,
what the hell are you talking about?
she just snaps right there.
I don't understand the word that you're saying!
I just love if you imagine that happens. My god. Plus, do you honestly have any new info on the buzzer record? Huh? The record? No, nothing at all. This guy reflects about as much as a piece of black carpeting. Probably just as dense as one as well. I think that we're gonna get a little of that. Maybe Gummy Shoey would like to see.
Detective Gumshoe, about this right here.
Okay. Okay then, that's going nowhere. I guess we gotta go to somewhere else. I never showed things to Desiree, did I? So we can give it a see. If anything new that we picked up is gonna be relevant. So excuse me, would you mind to take a look at this? Oh, I'm sorry. I have the faintest idea. I guess I just don't get out enough. Clearly. Nope. Oh, whoops. Too far. Yeah, literally nothing else I picked up is gonna... Yeah. Oh, this is the guy who delivers Ronnie's wallet. He's got some issues, doesn't he? Lady, you don't know the half of it. I've known him since I was a kid. Huh? Let's just say his flirting style is, pretty obvious. And pretty stale too, actually. It's pretty sad when the only thing you remember about a man are his lame pickup lines. What's even more sad is that said man probably believes in those like they're his lifelines.
Looks like he blew it again, huh?
He blew it again. Indeed.
Oh, I know him. This is Ronnie's boss, the CAO guy.
Well, now he's an ex-boss. Someone killed him last night.
Naturally, I know that. He was a pretty sly man, let me tell you. Really? You bet he was. He made Ronnie chief of one of the security teams. But that was just so he could work him like a slave. Did Mr. Delight ever have a problem with Mr. Bullet himself?
Oh, but even if he did, do you think she'd ever tell you about it?
Well, Ronnie isn't the type to complain about that kind of thing. I tried to get him to talk to me about work, but he never would.
Just like, how was work, dear? Nah. It is, yeah. You actually have an Adam Sandler saying you blew it. Oh, that's why, because it's your own emote. Okay, I see. Understandable. Have a nice day. That's fine. Goodness me. I wonder, are you done question? Okay, you seem to be not done questioning. I tell you what, I've not been here yet. Things might be now occurring here if nowhere else is happening for things. Let's go here. Back to the Lordly Taylor main exhibition hall.
The treasures of Combined exhibit is all ruined now. I'm sorry, it's just so sad. This was our big chance for everyone to learn about spirit channeling.
Maybe I can cheer her up somehow. Well, now that we've got the sacred urn back, maybe they can reopen it.
Really?
Sure! Maybe we can label it the Urn of Master Mask's Desires. That'll probably attract a lot of attention.
Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa! That's brilliant, Nick! We could clean up and be filthy rich! Woohoo!
Wow, that was surprisingly easy. Very surprisingly easily. Maybe more now happens down here. The Lordly Tailor. Basement Warehouse!
Oh! It's you, Mr. Wright!
Miss Andrews. What's she still hanging around down here for?
So, how's it going? What about the sacred urn?
The urn? Oh, that, yeah. It's been taken care of already.
What do you mean of that? Taken care of? Do you mean it's been found? Yep. It was brought in during the trial today. Wow, really? Oh, you really are the greatest, Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright had nothing to do with it. It was Master Mask's wife that found it. Well, anyway, I'm so relieved.
Hey, dude, Did my game just stop me from moving? Dude, I have so many questions. Right. Sounds like Rumble Party's having a time there. Oh dear. Actually, if I like have some more looking around here, I don't know. I don't know if anything looks new. Let's be honest with you.
This is the camera and the computer that Detective Albie set up, huh?
That's what he said.
And yet he's still delayed to take a picture of him. I guess he's not as smart as he pretends to be.
Camera belonged to Lordly Tailor, so he knew he couldn't tamper with it. So then, why would Master Mask allow that to happen? That is a very inquestioning question to ask yourselves, yes. Don't worry, I can speak. Okay. Let's get talking. I just heard about it on the news. So that detective really was actually the thief all along? It looks that way right about now. It's my fault. I'm the one who ended up hiring Damas to guard the treasures. No, don't blame yourself. You were just doing your job.
Hey, Nick, if she wants to apologize, you should let her. So, when was it that you hired Detective Atme again?
About 20 days ago. And when was it that Master Mask's calling card arrived? That was about 10 days ago. So he sent a calling card to the very place he was hired to guard.
I guess that's it then. Detective Atme must have really wanted the sacred urn after all.
I guess so. But is it really that simple? I don't think it's that simple.
What? So Master Mask murdered someone as well?
Well, that's how things look right now.
Yes, but I thought they were stealing the urn at the time.
Well, we're talking about a criminal mastermind, so anything is possible.
Nick, let's just get down to business already. On the night of the theft, did you notice anything suspicious about Detective Atme?
No, I couldn't have. After all, he was hidden the entire time. I never even got a glimpse of him. He claims that's the way he always operates. He said it himself. You could say this is my modus operandi, my MO. For me, look at me. Sorry, any excuse to do it again, because I like doing the voice for some reason.
That's just what he says so he can have an alibi when he commits the theft himself.
Yeah, he was caught in the crime scene photo dressed up as Max the Mask pretty well. Alright. Oh, but I'm so glad you got your sacred urn back. Yeah, but there's still something that bothers me about it.
And what is it?
I'm not exactly sure, but somehow the urn that came back seems different.
Really? You wouldn't know anything about that, would you, Miss Andrews? No, I don't know anything. Why would I?
Oh, you totally know something. You're the one that fixed the urn, didn't you? How dare you? I mean, thank you, but how dare you at the same time? Cyclops! Oh boy.
What do you think this means, Nick?
It means the person that holds the secret to the mystery of the sacred urn is our very own Miss Andrews. Oh dear! Atmi's nose so big it looks like he's been lying every day for his whole life. Yeah, we did make the Pinocchio, comparison a couple of times. Right. Me thinks I'm gonna probably now need to have a look at the evidence around here. See if we can pin the fact that we got the urn back with all the pink stuff on it. So let's see if I can make heads or tails of it now. That pathetic looking wooden box.
Ah! That's the box that had a sacred urn in it!
Don't touch it, there may be clues to the thief's identity on it.
It worked so hard to make that box.
But you made that poor excuse for a box, Maya?
What's that supposed to mean? And I was so proud of it, too.
Maybe it'd have been better if Master Mask had taken the box too. Or Maya. Right, nothing new there, but what about here as well? It looks to me like it's been dry for several days.
There's something suspicious about this paint mark. The bottom left part of it is shaped oddly, and it's shocking pink.
I don't see how the color of the paint is in any way important. Really? My sweet summer child, Phoenix. Like, come on now. All I can read in the sign is the burr. Yeah, nothing new on that one. Turns out Mercedes got hurt in the back of that. I think I've read all these already.
But that was obviously a lie.
Maybe I haven't read it. Because now we got new characters saying stuff about it.
Because it turns out that Atmi was the real thief. It's still hard to believe.
It looks like Adrian feels really bad about it.
I'm gonna take full responsibility and fix that sword myself. I know I don't look it, but I have a complete confidence that I can fix it right up. I promise I'll fix it so you never knew it was burnt in the first place. Please be gentle with it.
Alright, if we can't have a look at that... It's odd that we can't look any more at the paint than we have done already. The statue wasn't where it is now when we first came here, right?
Yeah, it was right next to the door, wasn't it?
Well, if someone moved it, it was probably Mask the Mask.
Maybe he didn't like being watched by Mystic Ami when he stole the urn.
Hey, cut it out! You're giving me the creeps with that kind of talk. Okay, nothing more than that. I don't believe the door has any more to it, to be honest with you. Continue the step ladder argument, yay!
Look, a ladder!
Yeah, that's a step ladder.
So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick.
Right, sorry. Because you have had this conversation somewhere before, my boy. You have indeed. Yeah, I'm thinking to my own head here. Because the things, the Cyclops have turned up when we tried to talk about her with the Sacred Urn, so it's something to do with trying to prove that she was the one that rebuilt the urn properly. To how it kind of technically was not, but was before it wasn't. Technically, it's a weird system, but yeah. When I get to a point where it was, because it needed to read "I am" for the exhibit, or it could. Before it read Army originally, and how it reads now. So we need to find something that we can use to then possibly prove it was Adrian Andrews that did it. 200% clear seems to be much harder than I thought. I tend to find that most of the race modes in Rumble Party are pretty easy to get 200% on. I'd say Chow Collection ones as well are pretty easy ones to get 200% by the end of it. If you just get all the goals that appear right at the end. You should shoot yourself up the end. But, yeah. I think, yeah, I'm gonna have to come back to Adrian with a bit more evidence. Which then leaves... I doubt anything's going on here. At Atome's Detective Agency. Oh, this place is literally crawling with cops!
Well, what did you expect? Now that they know he was actually Mask the Mask, this must be incredibly embarrassing for them, don't you think?
Yeah, I guess they're trying to make up for it by tearing the place apart. Hey, I just noticed. Gumshoe's nowhere to be seen.
Well, he is a homicide detective. He's probably working on the murder case.
But wasn't he in charge of the Mask investigation all the way up until yesterday?
Well, the murder case is a lot more exciting, isn't it? He'd say something like, "There's nothing like a good murder case, pal."
Wow, points for the quality of the impression, but I'm not sure Gumshoe has bloodlust, Maya. Not sure of that. I did that so I can actually clear my throat. There we go. Right, nothing's going on here. The only place we can go back to here. And then from here, we can go to the detention center. Right, things are afoot here, finally. All right, October 13th, detention center, visitor's room. Ah, Mr. Rice!
Mr. Delight! Did they finish their interrogation?
Yes, but please don't leave me alone anymore. Mr. Delight, you lied to us before, didn't you? Well, you see, on the same night the Sacred Urn was stolen from Lordly Taylor department store, a blackmail letter you got summoned you to KB Security to hand over some money. And then, that's where the CEO, Kane Bullard, was murdered. But there's only one Ron Delight, am I right? So the only question is, where were you that night? This time, I want to hear the whole truth. Your life depends on it. Okay. Let's hope we can get the whole truth from him. But we're going to do that after we have our next break of the stream, so we can run the ads and get them out of the way right about now for Twitch people. For YouTube land, there will be no break in the highlight. If you want to just continue watching, you're free to do that if you want to, but this is a good time to pause if you need to for your own self-care. But yeah, time to talk to Mr. Scarycat Man, Mr. Delight. And hopefully, he doesn't hide anything else from us this time. But yeah, we'll be back to do that when the break is over. I'll see you in a few minutes. God, the music's a bounce. Right, it's time for Delight to hopefully spew the truth right now. Welcome back, people, in the video, wherever you're and whenever you're enjoying this fun. Do let us know in the YouTube highlight if you like what you see here by going to leave a like and comment down below. Does help us out with the metrics, definitely. And if you want to join us for more adventures in this, if you really like the video and want to support the channel, go ahead and click the subscribe button and hit the bell next to it as well, so you hopefully get those notifications sent through to you. It does help. It does very help a lot, and we appreciate it so much. Finally got over 200% on the stage minigame. Yeah! Proud of you. Okay, so please get talking. So, Mr. Delight, do you still insist that you are Master Mask? Isn't that what I've been saying since yesterday?
That was a quick response.
Tell me about it. To be honest, it's starting to get irritating.
But listen, Mr. Delight! At the trials day, we learned the true identity of the thief, didn't we?
Take a good look, everyone! Unable to find a rival worthy of my genius, I was forced to create one by myself! Here I am, the tragic clown!
Any chance to do that voice again, because I love doing it. I guess it's true. I wasn't the one who stole that urn.
Of course not! After all, you were at KB Security at the time!
So the person dressed up as Master Mask in this photo...
It's gotta be Detective Outme!
You really? So that night, you didn't go to Lordly Taylor, you went to KB Security, right? Yes, I went to KB Security at the time the blackmail note said I should.
Alright, what happened next?
Well, I used to work there, so I knew where the CEO's office was. I knocked, but there was no answer. So then I used the key card to unlock the door. That's probably when he dropped his wallet. When I went into the CEO's office, someone was in there. Someone? Thank you, Silhouette, for making that blindingly obvious who it might have been there. Then suddenly they bashed me over the head. BAM!
Was it Kane Bullard that hit you?
I don't know. I mean, we the chat kind of have a good idea, because as I said, that silhouette was strikingly similar to somebody who we've seen before. Yeah. The person ran away while I was still stunned. When I came to my senses, the sight I saw left me speechless. The dead body of the CEO was right there in front of me. I thought I'd die myself. Anyway, I thought I should do something with the body. So that's why you put it in the safe? Yes, that's right. I used to be the chief of one of the security teams, so I knew how to open it.
Okay. And what did you do after that?
Well, I got out of there for starters. I was the one who set up the security cameras in that building. So I knew how to avoid being spotted by them.
Nick. All of a sudden, Mr. Delight kinda sounds like the murderer to me.
I know, but please don't say that out loud. If you just left the body where it is, no one would have been the wiser, my dude.
Mr. Delight, is it true that 1 year ago, you were forced to quit KB Security?
How did you... I'm begging you, please don't tell Tessie! Please!
Don't worry, we haven't told anyone yet.
Oh, thank goodness. No, but I suppose I'll have to tell her sometime. She'll find out eventually.
Why have you been hiding it from her anyway?
Oh, Tessie would despise me if she ever found out I was living a life of crime. A criminal, a thief. She'd never forgive me. My marriage would be over.
Well, knowing that, why did you become a thief in the first place?
Because Tessie spends money like it's water. There's no job in the world that could bring in enough money. Except being a thief. At least that's what I thought anyway. So he became Master Mask for Desiree, huh? All because the woman had an insatiable appetite for shopping till they're dropping. Or rather, until he's dropping, shall we say. Oh dear! I mean, it's extremes across the board there. Right, what we're gonna do... There's gotta be plenty of these that we can give him to, make him possibly talk about, so... Yeah, all of these that we found today, let's see if we can get anything out of him. This list. We found it in the office of the CEO, Mr. Bullard. Hey! This is a list of all the things Master Ma stole! And that's the value of each of them listed next to the item. $100,000, $150,000...
Are you sure that's the value of the stolen items?
Well, the numbers seem a little low to me. Even on the black market, the prices should be at least 3 times higher than that. I guess he knows about that stuff because he used to be a security guard. So they're being undersold or undervalued. Alright. That's the emergency buzzer from the CEO's office. Don't press it, it makes a terrible racket.
Sorry, I just love making a lot of noise. Get this. Ah!
Jesus, Maya! Stop it. Does this buzzer have something to do with this case? Well, at this point, I don't really know yet. After all, there were no prints on it, or anything else for that matter. But it will get relevant soon, I am sure. Let's have a look. Huh, hey! This is an article about my debut heist! Oh boy, that was a tough one. Before I knew it, they were hot onto my trail.
But Master Mask, he must have gotten away, right? It says in the article that he disappeared.
That's right. I got a sudden burst of inspiration. I hid my Master Mask costume in a nearby plastic bucket. Then I quickly changed into my security guard uniform. Pretty clever, eh?
Wow, awesome! Hey, hold the phone! The god in this photo! Is this you, Mr. Delight?
That's right. Nice trick if I do say so myself. It is Delight, yeah. It looks vaguely like them from far out like that. Yeah. Yeah, I see it now. I was like 90% sure. Now it's confirmed it. There we go. It's nice and easy to figure out. Even Pearls could see through that in a heartbeat. The guard in the photo is Ron Delight. Newspaper clipping updated. Thank you. But as you might expect, Detective Atme found the disguise. He truly deserves the title of Ace Detective. Detective Atme found the Master Mask disguise. Huh. That's interesting. Yes, and I heard he brought it home with him. So that's it. That's when Atme got his hands on this. Thanks to that, I got the chance to remake my costume.
That must be really time-consuming, huh?
Yes, it took quite a while to complete. Anyway, a few days after that, I received the first of the blackmail letters.
Blackmail letters?
You got them starting when? Tell me more, now! Hey, calm down. Don't get so worked up. We'll do that in a moment, see if we've got anything to say about this.
The buzzer just went off just once around the time the bullet was killed.
Woo! Oh, that's scary. Do you know anything about that, Mr. Delight? Sorry, I'm afraid I don't. Why am I not surprised by how clueless he is anymore? Yeah. This would have been the wallet that you used to get in. So what are you still doing with this keycard anyway? Didn't you return it when you left your job at KB Security? Of course I returned it! Don't be silly! But it got sent back to me along with the blackmail letter.
With the blackmail letter?
Yes. It said, use this to enter the CEO's office. Alright. I was at KB Security at around 1 o'clock that night. I took out my wallet to open up the door with the key card. So is that when you dropped it? I'm sorry. I should have told you the truth earlier. Ajay, yeah, right, yeah. Ba-da-ba-da. This calling card, did you send this? No! That is, I don't know anything about that. I mean, I had other plans for that night already. Oh, that's true. He did get that blackmail letter after all.
What about Detective Albie? Could he be the one that sent it?
It looks that way. I can't think of anyone else. Yeah. That night, because of the letter, I had no choice but to go to KB Security. They did not really. Okay, I don't know if I'll get anything else useful. Let's just get talking about this. It might be all that I need.
This blackmail letter? This is the first one you got?
No, of course not. But this is the first one that ever called me out to a specific location. So, did you start receiving blackmail letters after this incident? Yes, just a few days after the Tear of Emanon heist. That first letter, it said, I know you did it.
So someone found out about your true identity? Just like that?
It's not easy being a master thief, you know. I've got proof that it was you, so give up, it went on to say. So in the end, I had to give up the treasure I went through all of that trouble to steal. Is that right? Hey! Hang on a second. What do you mean you had to give it up? Oh, don't worry. After I put the jewel in the safe deposit box the letter specified, someone sent me $10,000. No one said anything about being worried, you know. And after that, I started getting the plans in the mail.
Plans?
Heist plans, you say? Nah, I like the emote. Thank you, Julia.
What are these plans you're talking about?
They were instructions on how to steal a crown or painting or some other rare treasure. They showed security blind spots, escape routes, and even suggested training methods.
So you mean that the one who planned the heists wasn't you?
No, it wasn't. I only planned the very first one. After that, I received plans for the very kind person. Incredibly detailed plans.
It sounds like Mr. Delight is thankful to the person that was blackmailing him.
Which is so weird to say out loud. So Ron Delight was Master Mask after all? But someone else is behind the thefts. Someone who planned them all out in detail. All I had to do was deposit the treasures I stole into the safe deposit box. Then I just waited for the cash to come in the mail. Could you try not to look so gleeful about it?
So you went after the sacred urn because of one of those plans too?
Well, see, truth is, I've never seen the urn. All I did was follow the instructions and steal what I was told to steal. Mr. Delights, is everything you've told me the truth? Yes. But please don't tell Desi, okay? Thank you for testimony. From his second heist on, Damask was stealing as directed by blackmail letters. He was being instructed rather than acting on his own accord, okay. Ron, before we go, there's one more thing I want to ask you. Yes? Oh, please don't hurt me. Mr. Kane Bullard, do you swear that it wasn't you who killed him? Yes, of course! I could never! I'm not lying! All I did was hide his body in the safe. But then I was afraid they'd discover what I did. So I turned myself in yesterday.
Why?
Well, if the judge had ruled that I was guilty of robbery, then I'd have an alibi, right?
I guess so. You're really clever, Mr. Delight.
I guess I have no choice but to take Mr. Delight at his word.
Oh, who would this be but Pearly? Mystic Maya! Hey, Pearly! I'm back!
Oh, hey, Pearls! So, what have you been up to this whole time? Gotta go get ready to visit the mother, maybe come back in time for who knows. Yeah, who knows. Don't stress about it too much, but do have the good time with the mother. Hope you enjoy it.
The sacred herb, Mr. Nick. I took it back to Karai Village to have it examined. And? What did you find out? Well, there's no need to worry. They said it's the real urn. Whew, that's a relief. I was really worried. But there's one small problem. A problem? These cute little pink splotches. They said that it's paint. And they were put on the urn recently.
Why are we talking about the pink splotches again? What's the big deal? Phoenix, come on, I'm trying to put it together for you. Why do we gotta wait for the game to put the 2 and 2 together for me in this one? Somebody used it to fix up the urn as like a makeshift glue, I suppose.
What's the big deal? We've got to find out how they got there. That's the big deal. Yes, Mr. Nick. We have to find out how they got there.
Okay. We'll go and find out how they got there. Please don't forget about me. Sacred Urn refiled into the court record, thank you. Covered in pink splotches, but it's a genuine article. It is a genuine article, you now say no, yeah. So now we have it back in our possession, which thus means I try and go back to not examine, don't need to examine here, I don't think. Try and go back to the basement warehouse. Nah-ha-ha! Alright, let's try this. The Lord Ataya basement warehouse. Things new are happening here.
Oh, Pearl. How nice to see you. Hello there. I haven't seen you around lately. What have you been up to? Well, actually, I was having this urn examined. I see.
Maybe if we take another good look at this urn, we can figure out the mystery of what actually happened here.
Nick, let's look around one more time.
Yeah, finally! Now we can put the 2 and 2 together on the bloody paint in the box. Come on then, let's do it. This box, there's something about it that's bothering me.
That's the box that the sacred urn was in. It looks like there's some pink paint on it too. And it's definitely the same color as the stuff in the urn.
I think I know how the paint got onto it now.
Alright! Let's investigate again, Nick.
Yeah, now the urn box added to the court record, which has pink stains on it. Whoopty-doodly. Right, slide on over. So obviously there was a massive spill of pink paint somehow. Looks like to me it's been dry for several days.
There's something suspicious about this paint mark. The bottom left part of it is shaped oddly and it's shocking pink. Mr. Nick, can it be that this odd shape is?
Not the statue, but the box. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is it.
That's the box that the secret herb was in!
If you look here, there's a little bit of paint on the box as well.
Wow, you're right! Look, it matches! What is it, Mr. Nick?
This is all turning out exactly as I thought it would. Completely dry paint max, the box of the Sacred Urn fits in the gap perfectly, so it wasn't the statue, it was the paint, it was the Sacred Urn's box, yeah. I think it's all starting to become clear. We're that much closer to solving the mystery of what happened to the urn. We are getting there! Yes! Or should I say, Zvarer! Maybe. No, we're already seeing the sword, okay. Yeah, try and fix the sword as best you can. That's gonna go well for you. I'll just get a quick look into this because I don't know. Looks like the door to the actual storeroom. I can see lots of big boxes and stuff back there. Miss Andrews says we're not allowed in there. Yeah, there's nothing to it, really. Alright, sliding on back. Can't talk anymore unless we try presenting the urn. Which we have back here. Do we get any more out of you?
See? We got our sacred urn back! Oh, that's really wonderful!
But we're not entirely convinced it's the same urn. Miss Andrews, we want you to cooperate with us. We would very much like you to do that, please.
What a magnificent box!
No, you're not gonna floor us off the trail with flattery. I want to know about the paint on this box.
Oh, well, I'm sure I don't know anything about that.
Yes, some people just have a natural gift for lying, and Adrian's not one of them. I wonder, what about this? Come on, Miss Andrews, about the paint that's all over the wall.
Oh, look at that! It looks like paint's alright! It's not funny. I'd never noticed that before. That has to be the most pathetic acting I've ever seen in my life. I'm beginning to get very frustrated.
Oh, I better do something to calm them down and fast. MacGuffin, go!
Let's get the MacGuffin out of the way so I don't get the two girls angry again, for God's sake. Don't want to get beaten up by more than... Like, getting beaten up by one girl is bad enough. How about two of them? Alright, Miss Andrews, do you know anything about the Sacred Urn?
Do I know anything? I'm in charge of the treasure... the entire treasure exhibit!
The urn that was submitted before the court today, it's obviously not the same urn as before.
Well, that's true. Maybe it isn't the same. It could be. It could be a fake.
A fake?
You're the one that said it wasn't the same. So that's the most obvious explanation.
Do you have any evidence that the urn was submitted at the trial was genuine?
Wow.
I mean, I guess we do, because it was meant to look like it said I am on the front. I'm assuming we go this way first. It's either that, so it's all about the urn evidence we've been picking up here. It's a genuine article, like we have it right here. So it's either we do the poster to show that's what it looked like when you clearly saw it, or we also have it just from this as well. Don't know, maybe both are also okay, I don't know. Oh, do I literally just have to say, you're asking if the one submitted at the trial was genuine. I have it in my thing, and it's a genuine article, we just had it verified. Probably this way around, actually. We present the real thing, and then for whatever following question afterwards, it's like, how do you know it was... Like, how do you know what it was meant to look like in the first place? Like, we have the photo of it from the glossy, so, yeah. Alright, must be that way around instead. Okay, right, let's go. Take that! Sorry to break it to you, but the urn is the genuine article. Pearls went back to Karine Village and had it examined.
Is that right? That's nice, but I don't see how...
What she discovered was that the urn had been broken. Again.
Did you say... again?
Yes, it was broken once a year ago, and we're still not telling you who did that. And now it looks like the same thing has happened. And quite recently, too.
Recently? Are you saying that this urn was broken recently?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Why do you think it was broken recently? How do you know?
Because it looked like... It looked completely different from the poster that was made for the original exhibit. Surely. Take that! This poster. It was made recently, right?
Poster? Oh, the poster for the exhibit!
At the time when this photo was taken, the urn said I am on it. But now, for some mysterious reason, it says Ami. When the urn was fixed, the letters were transposed.
Ah! I am? What does that even mean? I don't know anything about that! I wasn't even there when the photo for this poster was taken.
Now, that was just a mistake. Now, tell the truth.
Wait!
For...
Even if the arm was broken, I had nothing to do with it.
Huh?
Yes, that's it. It must have been one of the people at the photo shoots. They probably dropped it. I'm sure that's what happened.
This looks like she's not gonna give up that last Cyclops so easily.
Do you have any proof the arm was broken here at Lordly Taylor?
Broken here at Lordly Taylor. I wonder because if you kept it in the box... And maybe something happened to the box either in transit or it was... It maybe was perhaps used as the... some kind of a blunt force object or something. Let's try this way around first. Take that! Yes, indeed. Yes, it was. Well, Miss Andrews?
What is this supposed to mean?
This urn had these pretty little pink paint splotches on it. And there's some on the box the urn was stored in too. No matter how you look at this, the paint seems to be exactly the same, wouldn't you say?
So, what does that prove?
That the urn was dropped along with the box. That's when they both got paint on them. Are you with me so far?
Yes?
And the rest of the story is obvious. This box was dropped right here in Lordly Taylor's basement warehouse. If I can prove that, it means that the urn was broken here too.
So? Can you prove that? Can you prove that the box was dropped here in the basement warehouse?
Along with a bucket of paint. That was, yeah. This is all pointing to the fact that, the urn was broken probably many a day ago. Probably that same either 20 days ago or 10 days ago window, maybe. That's interesting. Yeah, when paint thing falls over, or wherever it was stacked on falls over, box falls over, the urn inside smashes to pieces, the pink paint bucket falls over on top of that, probably in the same fall. Pink paint's thrown all over the floor, and seeps into the box with all of the broken pieces on it. Think I might have it. Take that! Ah! I think you already know where I'm going with this, don't you?
Yeah, more or less.
There's pink paint splattered on the floor and walls of this basement warehouse. But there's an odd shape imprinted into a part of the paint stain, am I right?
Yes.
If you put this box into the impression in the paint, you can see it fits perfectly.
Ah!
Which means this box was dropped right over there. And that is when the urn was broken.
Your name you just dismissed, right?
Gotti, now please just be truthful, because I don't like having to badger you about anything, because you're too precious for this world, honestly, Adrian. You've been through so much already. I'm so sorry. I was the one who broke the urn.
Why does this make me feel like some sort of evil school teacher? I did all this rigmarole in the previous case! God!
I'm a terrible person. Not only did I break it, but I tried to hide what I did.
Well, that's not so hard to understand, is it, Pearly? No, not at all. I know just how she feels.
It happened about 2 weeks ago. Just after the poster photo was taken. On the same day the urn arrived here. I thought I put it away down here for safekeeping. I was carrying it in the box. When I tripped on the paint can and lost my balance, the box I was carrying crashed to the ground. And I heard a terrible noise and I thought my heart was gonna stop. Fearing the worst, I opened the lid on the box and that's when it happened. The broken pieces of the urn fell right out of the box and landed right in the paint. I was in shock. I let out a huge scream.
I can totally see how that could have happened.
Yeah, as clumsy as she is, I'm sure Maya understands.
Well, I knew it was the most important treasure in all of Karime Village. So I tried as hard as I could to fix it. Unfortunately, the shards were pretty big.
And that's when the I Am got changed to Ami?
I didn't know how it was originally written. But any sane person fixing it would have assumed it said Ami.
Any sane person? Really?
Oh, Pearls. Look, you're a sheltered child and didn't go to public school. Probably expected how to spell simple three-letter words, seriously. Well, she said she wasn't very good at spelling.
Anyway, I put the urn into the storeroom and no one has seen it since then.
Sacred Urn was updated, broken, and then repaired by Adrian 2 weeks ago, then replaced in its box and kept out of sight. Alright. It's coming together.
But there's something I just don't get. When we first came here, I didn't see any paint stains.
Well, that's because it was so ugly and embarrassing. I used the golden statue to cover it.
The Ami face statue. Aha!
So why would you do that? And how did you do that? The first time that we came down here, it was on the night that the Sacred Urn was stolen.
But Mr. Nick, there were no paint marks in the walls or floor of the warehouse when we were here.
Well, there's a good reason for that. On the day of the crime, around noon, that golden statue just happened to arrive in the mountain training hall.
And?
I realized that the statue would be the perfect size for covering up the paint stains. That's why I put it there where you first saw it.
I see. Now it makes perfect sense. But there's still one thing I find strange.
What is it, Pearl?
The day after the urn was stolen, we came here again. At that time, the statue had been moved, and the paint was clearly visible.
Oh, she's right about that.
Well, Miss Andrews?
Huh? What? I don't know anything about that. I placed it there to cover the paint, so why would I move it again? Well then, who was it? Who would have done it, and why?
Why would they indeed?
On the day before the theft, the statue was definitely closer to the door. Then the next day, it was moved. But why?
Alright, updated in the record. Army Fae Golden Statue moved again on the day of the crime. was carried in on the day of the crime, moved again on that same night. Gotcha. Well, it looks like there's some connection between the sacred urn and the murder case.
Why? Why do you think so, Nick?
Because that night, the real thief, Rhonda Light, was at KB Security. So then why did another Master Mask show up here? A lot of different things are pointing to one undeniable fact.
One undeniable fact?
The murder trial is starting tomorrow, but it looks like that thief is going to be making another appearance. You just hear in the distance.
I am Luke Gatmere.
Save your progress to this point.
Yes!
I shall. We'll do like a little teeny tiny more. We'll like at least get started in the trial period. Oh, and this time it's getting me. There's a 4-1 to the trial, so there's going to be a bit of a substantialness to this one. But we have some time. We can start at least the opening of the trial period, I would say. Alright, it's set to be continued right now. October 14th, 9:41 AM, District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 4.
Hey, Nick!
Oh, what is it this time?
You won't believe how many people are here for the trial!
Well, it is a murder case.
What are you talking about? They're here for the trial next door!
Next door?
Come on, why don't you know this, Nick? They're having Detective Adme's trial today!
Detective Atme?
They say they're gonna try him as Master Mask.
Already? Wow, that was fast.
Boy, I'd love to see Master Mask's trial.
Someone says I know, but who says I know? By the way, where's Pearls?
Oh, she went back home. She said she can't neglect her training anymore.
I know you don't like me. I don't know who says this. I know you don't like me. Pearls has really gotten into her training lately, huh?
Yeah, ever since that incident last year.
Oh, please, don't ignore me.
Oh, Mr. Delight, good morning.
No one likes me. No one would notice me even if I killed someone.
Oh, come on, don't be silly. Wait a sec.
You don't mean... You're the murderer! No, I'm just a poor thief! From a poor family spared me this life of this monstrosity. No, wait, that's not right. A thief can't really be poor. Now, let's see. According to Mr. Delight and his inane thoughts and flights of fancy, from his second crime on, he was following a bunch of set plans. Plans that someone had been sending to him to help him commit the heists.
Do you really think there's a connection between the thief and the murder, Nick?
It's possible, but today's trial is a race against the clock.
Huh? How come? Let's just take our time, like always.
I'm afraid that is not an option.
Huh?
We want to try and get this done quickly, so that we can get from over that way, before he gets put on the hook for something and declared guilty for whatever's happening over there. We want them to be back in here to finally, like, I don't know, give more detail about stuff, but possibly. Heckin' Heckerer! I love that one. Anyway, we're back in court. Defendant, courtroom number 6, I think that said. Yes. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Ron Delight. The defense is ready, Your Honor. You're ready? Preparation is the last refuge of the weak. Okay, settle down, everyone. Let's begin with your opening statement, Mr. Godot. Ah, he's got the judge in the palm of his hand. Yet again. Ron Delight is simply too young to be sent to war. That's all. I'm afraid I have no idea what that means, Mr. Godot. Then you need to get out more, Your Honor. Touch some grass. Life is war. But that is exactly why you must be more precise in your wording. That's all my statement means. You understand now, right? Yes. I mean, secretly I still don't, but let me briefly summarize the details of this case.
Oh wow, the judge is taking charge like he knows what's going on for a change.
The victim is Kane Bullard, CEO of KB Security. His body was found in a safe at approximately 9 AM on the morning of the 13th. However, the time of death was estimated at 1 AM the previous day. And that's when our lost little kitten dropped the ball. That little lost kitten is, of course, the defendant. Very well then, Mr. Godot. Please call your first witness. That's some good Java. I never drink more than 17 cups of coffee during any given trial. You monster with the prime numbers! You monster! But the first one, it's always the best. Mr. Godot, your witness. Okay then, let's hear what the defendant, Mr. Ron Delight, has to say for himself. The defendant? Well, Mr. Wright, does the defense have any objections? It may be a bit of a disadvantage having the defendant testify, but...
I remember when Mia was defending me. She allowed me to testify so she could do the cross-examination. She put a lot of trust in me back then.
We have no objections, Your Honor. The defense will allow Mr. Delight to testify. You've got guts, Trite. I was half expecting it was actually make me do a choice there, but luckily no. Alright then, Mr. Ron Delight, please take the stand. I mean, I was already here, but okay. You did it, didn't you? Yes. What? That's not true! For a moment there, I thought we set the record for the shortest trial ever. Guinness World Record.
Well, Mr. Delight already looks plenty guilty with the face he's making.
And once he opens his big mouth, he'll probably put the last nail in his own coffin. Huh. Very well. Now then, can you tell me something? If you didn't kill Bullard, why did you go to KB Security? Well, that's kind of hard to say. Boy, I wish I could go home. Now then, let's hear some testimony about what happened. Good luck getting that freaking out of him, honestly. Every single testimony will end with him just, like, petering out into complete silence, yeah. Go on then, though. My visit to KB Security. That evening, around 1 AM, I went to see Mr. Bullard in his office at KB Security. The blackmail letter I got, it ordered me to go there. I've been working for KB Security until a year ago, so I knew where his office was. 1 AM, the exact time the murder took place. The weak get washed away by the tides of fate, and the strong drink it up. And I'll drink to that. It's bitter today, too. Just like my destiny.
You would never know that from the way he's chugging it down.
Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, if you please. Let the man enjoy his, like, 4th cup of coffee it must be on by now, but seriously, the monster to have 17, no more than 17 cups of coffee. That is a prime number, and that is going to make people comfortable. It's like when you put the TV volume on tier 17, or a prime number, or a number that isn't easily divisible by 2 or 5 or whatever. People freak out over that. That is how ADHD and what does it work out for you? Yeah. Well, I'm surprised he's got nice and short testimony there. That's only 3 pieces we gotta do. I imagine he probably has more, let's be honest, though, when we press, but, let's go and get the flavor text. Hold it! 1 AM, huh? You're absolutely sure about that? Yes, that's what my watch said when I was entering the CEO's office. No. Actually, I'm not really sure. My watch was slow, and my internal clock was also a bit... 1 AM? That's the exact time the victim, Mr. Bullet, was murdered, correct? It's too late for a coffee date, that's for sure. I mean, you get some folks who will absolutely have a cup of coffee at 1 AM. That's not me because I've never really been a coffee person. I blame my parents for that one. I think I had one day when I was a child, I was invited to try how my dad liked his coffee from a thermos flask. We were out for like a walk on the moors or something, like for a hike or something. And I got invited that day while just waiting in the car for weather to improve to taste how my dad likes his coffee. And I didn't really like it. And I think since that time, I've never really enjoyed taste of coffee. Smell of it brewing, I kind of like. But taste of it on my mouth is... yeah, not really. I get my caffeine from arguably worse places, but there you go. That's neither here nor there. Alright, let's keep going. Hold it! So it ordered you there? It was the first time I got on a blackmail letter that ordered me to go somewhere. Does that mean you've got another blackmail letters then? Oh, of course. They'd say things like, steal this or take that. Hold it! Why did you save those for later, Mr. Light? Please don't say any more. Now, what should I do? What do I do? And yet, what do you here? What should we do at this point? Again, not really being penalized for it. I'd say there's no harm, but just in case there is harm, let's go like so. Just in case there is harm, but let's go. So, what did the blackmail letter in question say? It said to bring $50,000. Money, eh? A perfect motive for committing murder. Oh, but wait! I never intended to pay that money anyway. Ooh, is that right? After all, he had nothing to hold over my head. I had nothing to be afraid of. An important point indeed. Witness, let's have that added to your testimony. Yes, sir. A muddy mutt skipper in outer space has a better chance of surviving than I do. Okay, so this is new. The blackmail threat didn't scare me. It wasn't going to cause me trouble or anything. Are you sure about that? Hold it! Just what were you being blackmailed about, anyway? The blackmail letter said if you don't want your identity revealed, correct? I'm sure it was referring to the whole Master Mask thing. But I wasn't worried. Mr. Bullet didn't have anything on me. He didn't? Anyway, I don't care what anyone says about me. Just as long as Desi believes in me. So that's why Mr. Light didn't believe he was Master Mask. That's why I knew they were just hollow threats. Okay. He's been working until a year ago, so I knew where the office was. That does check, and you got given the card so you can get into there straight away. Hold it! You used to be a security chief for KB Security, right? Yes, that's right. A security chief? You? And yes, a year ago you were fired without notice. Revenge for an old grudge? A perfect motive for murder, wouldn't you say? This isn't good. Maybe I should change the subject. That's right, it is here. What would I change the subject to? Your life after being fired. why you were fired. And don't say anything. I mean, if one doesn't yield any fruit, the other one will, so let's try your general life after being fired. Why not? We'll come back to that later. So what did you do after being fired from KB Security? I spent a lot of time looking for work, but then I decided I wanted to start something myself.
Ah, not good. This is going from bad to worse. Code red. Code red.
So, I started looking at books, TV, and movies, learning all I could about masked men. Masked men? Hold it! Hold it! So you wanted to try enjoying a comic, right? About masked men. Yeah. Oh, no, that's not right. I wanted to become— Hold it! Your Honor, let's move along, shall we? But you asked the question. You're being quite odd today, Mr. Wright.
Oh, way to bring the spinning buzzsaw one that's closer to your own neck, Ace Attorney.
So we should pick the other option then, possibly.
There wasn't much to his testimony, was there?
Sounds like he's avoiding something. At least, that's what it sounds like to me.
Uh-oh. I've got a bad feeling about this. And I just earned 2 experience points for my Star Wars RPG. You better be careful.
If we don't find a way to make him spill the beans, we'll never get closer to the truth.
Yeah.
Right, let's see what happens when I press the other way, then. Right, blah 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 blah. Change the subject. Why were you fired? Mr. Delight, please tell us why you were fired from your job. Well, the world is filled with those who've said, I wish I had never asked that. Okay, then I take it back. Defendant, please answer the question. Well, I needed money. You needed money? Well, you see, Desi loves to spend it. It's kind of a hobby.
Not exactly the best hobby in the world, is it, Nick?
My salary wasn't nearly enough. So, I stole data from the company. Come again? KB Security has a lot of security info on all sorts of companies. And since I was a security team chief, you stole some data and sold it. Mr. Bullet found out and I was fired immediately.
What? Oh, I wish I'd never asked that.
Excuse me. I was somehow able to keep it secret and made it seem like I had quit on my own.
What is it, Nick? You don't look so good.
Someone who brings harm to their company is fired as punishment. You do well to remember that.
Oh, he sure told you.
So you admit that you stole data from your company? Is that correct? Yes. I'm sorry. This is a very important fact. Please add it to your testimony.
Oh man, this whole thing just took a big turn for the worse. Crashed and blew up. Left a massive crater and I fell right into it. It's gonna take the jaws of life to rip this case from the clutches of disaster.
Good-o for all of us, I think. Yep. He fired me for selling company secrets. But Desi doesn't know about that. Alright. Hold it. Why would you do something like that? Well, for Desi's hobby, what else? Wasting money, huh? It's not a waste!
So Miss Delight doesn't know that her husband was fired, does she?
So it would seem.
I'm not sure what to think about couples who keep secrets like that from each other.
Oh, can't believe it! This guy's even got Maya to think about serious couples that seriously.
Please try to stay focused, Mr. Wright. And this is all we grab. Desi doesn't know about you selling secrets. threat didn't scare me, it wasn't gonna cause me trouble. Really, no. Nah, we're looking for stuff like... News officers. Bullet fires you for selling company secrets. Desi doesn't know about that. Sure, Desi doesn't know about that? Yeah, I don't doubt that one. I also... It wasn't gonna cause me trouble. Are we sure about that? I'm gonna try and spitball a little bit here. We got the list of the... From here. The tier of Emanon is a jewel valued at that. That's way more than the $50,000 you were told in the blackmail to bring. Yeah, we don't doubt that one. This is an interesting thing to think about. I'm just unsure where this might go. I'll take that red diamond you received the other day and said... That red diamond? It's like, you give me 50,000 now, or you will lose the value you might have received from selling the diamond that you've got. I can only think that might be the way it goes, let's be honest. But there was more to, but there was a little bit more to that blackmail letter. Before we move it on, we're gonna go like so. Yeah, blackmail threat didn't scare you, was gonna cause me trouble. But is there something else that would have caused him trouble? The threat of losing money from the diamond being taken? Or if your identity was known, and she knew that you went, Oh, there's a bit of wifely vanity. If you were outed as somebody who was a career criminal, you wouldn't have a wife anymore. That's why you had nothing to lose, and why you actually did have something to scare you. Put the AC back on for a moment because it is getting
a little bit warm in the room.
But I think, actually, you have a reason. You have something that will cause you trouble. It's your wife! Objection! Mr. Delight, what you said just now doesn't match what you told me yesterday. Huh? What doesn't? I think you must have been scared. Very scared. Of having a certain person find out your secrets. A certain person? Miss Desiree Delight, the defendant's wife. Oh, but Listen to me! My Desi! She's... Looks like if I just sit back and relax, the fun will end before it truly begins. Gato! Yes, we know. It was all your wife's fault. What do you mean? Mr. Delight stole company data to pay for his wife's spending habit, for which he was fired. Unable to face his own wife, someone used his dirty little secret to blackmail him. And that is how this murder came about. Ooh! No! Everything's falling neatly into place for him! Don't talk about my Desi like that! Or you'll be sorry! Well, it seems that we've learned a great deal of things here so far.
What do you think, Nick?
I didn't think it was possible to get so thoroughly whipped in just 20 minutes. Clearly there was sufficient motive for murder. He stole data for his wife, and he killed to protect his secret. A family man who cared just a little too much. The motive is clear. Let's move on. What happened at the crime scene at 1 in the morning, Mr. Delight? Come now, tell us. We're all ears. We will be all ears very soon. Right, if I go like this. And I do a save at this point. I reckon if I save it just as about to give the testimony and cut it off at this point here. I know it's a weird place to cut it off, but I reckon that we've got quite a little bit more of this to go. So like I said, we're going to make a start to the trial period here, and then we'll fiddle in and fit in the rest of it when we come back for the next episode. So I think that's what we'll do. I know it's a weird place to cut and such, but it just makes the most sense to me. Right, we're going to come back and for the next episode, resume trial period and resume this whole rigmarole with our friend who is doing his best. I can only guess he's doing his best here, but it's not helping our case too much here. But it has been a lot of fun to do all of this, and I really hope it has been for all of y'all at home as well. If you do enjoy what you see here in YouTube land, then don't forget to do all the usual stuff there. But before we say to that, the Twitch people, if you've missed anything of what we've done here today, then no worries. We will have something for you to see on the Laura Petal VOD YouTube channel. So this highlight will be made for you, ready to watch back and enjoy in about a week's time. So come back and check in on that one when we do such a thing. And if you have been watching this in YouTube land and you like what you see, don't forget to let me know by the usual things. Let me know with a like and comment down below. I want to go further with your love and support to see more of this get played in the future. We'd love to have you for the journey, so go ahead and click the subscribe button and click the bell as well. And make sure to see the links in the description. We have links to all of our social feeds. Our Discord invite link is there if you want to join that for updates. And our Twitch livestream link is there too. So if you come along to see one of these live streams, maybe done live on a Tuesday, Thursday, or Saturday, or any other day that I can fit things in, we'd love to have you, of course. So yes, get all those good details down there, and we will do some continuation. Back to trying to get Mr. Delight off the hook, but my word, the poor boy does not make it easy for us at all. So when we come back, we'll try and sort that out. Yes, Julie says, click all the things! Yes, we will click all the things. Hopefully that you do, and hope that you have a wonderful rest of your time, whatever you've got planned. If this video has been made your day better in any point, any way, shape, or form, then that is lovely to hear. I only hope I get the chance to do it again for you at some point in the future. But stay and stay awesome until next time, whenever that next video may be coming your way, whatever it may be. Check out all the other videos that I've got if you're watching this in YouTube land. If you like what you see, then of course you can check those out for free. And as well, yeah, see all the links in the description as well. So yeah. But until next time, that's it. Stay and stay awesome. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you had a lot of fun, because I certainly have. And there's more Trials and Tribulations, where that came from, in the next video for this playlist. I'll see you soon. Until then, take care of yourselves.